I've always been highly entertained by a lot of the AI stuff. I had a bunch of videos of me reacting to like AI streamers and stuff that Athene did a few years ago. AI's gotten kind of crazy since then. Sora is the image generator for ChatGPT. Sora 2 was just announced today and they did a big reveal. We're gonna see how effed we are.
1 year ago, Sora 1 redefined what was possible with moving images. Today, we're announcing the Sora app, powered by the all-new Sora 2. It's the most powerful imagination engine ever built.
So you can hear like his voice sounds kind of crunchy.
And it's packed.
I guess the robotic, how robotic the voice is. Have you guys noticed that yet? Probably not.
Now every video comes with sound.
I think sound is always gonna be harder than video, even though that might not seem intuitive.
It's also the state of the art for motion, physics IQ, and body mechanics, marking a giant leap forward in realism.
Yeah, look at how look at how realistic the body mechanics are. Like even just the way that he was moving whenever he was talking and the way he was moving his head.
We're introducing Cameo.
Don't trust him, YouTube. He pre-watched it.
And for what?
And for what?
And we're introducing Cameo, giving you the power to step into any world or scene and letting your friends cast you in theirs.
On the path to AGI, the gains aren't just about productivity. It's about creating new possibilities.
It's also about creativity and joy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's why we're launching Sora 2 inside the Sora app, allowing everyone to push the limits.
Yeah, it's actually so interesting because the audio is the #1 thing that you're starting to see that, I guess that you're hearing that gives away that it's AI more so than the video.
Welcome back to reality. I'm Bill. I'm the head of Sora.
I'm Rohan. I lead the Sora product team.
I'm Thomas. I lead Sora engineering.
Comparing this to Grok did their Imagine AI. I hadn't played with it too much. If you take an image and then you press like the generate video off it, like it just sounds like screeching in the background. It's so bad. I think audio generation is a bigger deal than the video generation stuff, because it's a lot easier to put pixels on a screen, I think, than have something that sounds authentic, that sounds realistic to people, and it's not like just super off-putting.
Generate dialogue in a variety of languages, spanning.
It's not focused on audio yet? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's harder.
And even soundscapes. We're really excited for you guys to get your hands on this model, but there's one feature above all else that we're really pumped about. It's a new feature called Cameo, and it's unique to Sora 2. The way it works is by observing a short clip of, say, me, Rohan, or Thomas. You can then take that individual and insert them into any Sora-generated environment. You just saw a few examples with me and Sam in the previous video. But this is a
Okay, so Croden, you mentioned this in chat. We were talking about how did they get him in the video where like it's like he has the same teeth and whatnot. That's why it looked so good. They had a video for them to import in and be like, hey, take this guy's face and put that in.
A very general purpose capability that emerges from our world simulation models. The way it works is that ultimately, by just observing any clip of not even a human, but even a pet or an object, the model understands it really deeply and then can inject it into any prompt as if it were just another text token.
Let's jump into the app. You drop
Okay.
it in the feed.
Sora is pre-revenue. If you show revenue, people will ask how much, and it will never be enough. The company that was the 100x or the 1000x is suddenly the 2x dog. But if you have no revenue, you can say you're pre-revenue.
The app is indeed pre-revenue. So there's a couple of cool things to note here. So this is an example of the cameo feature I was talking about before, but actually this is two cameos in one. So this is me talking with Sam in the same scene. And you'll notice lots of little details here that make these videos feel really realistic. These little shot changes back and forth, the natural gestures and facial expressions on both me and Sam's face, the natural lip sync that really captures the dialogue accurately. All of this is brand new in Sora 2.
Let's keep going.
Here, watch this. I'm gonna turn the lights off. Whoa, wait a second. Why am I a cartoon? That wasn't supposed to happen. The lights are still on. This is kind of cool, though.
I really love this one. I think the dynamic range of Sora 2 is incredible. Let's keep going.
Back on the news again, the man from last month can't stop eating McDonald's ketchup.
Hold on. What the hell?
Back on the news again, the man from last month can't stop eating McDonald's ketchup straight from the dispenser. Look, it's not about the ketchup, it's about the experience. Health experts are concerned. Just back on the news again, the man from last month.
Okay. What the hell?
Painting come to life. Every breeze carries a story. Stay close.
Dude, the ketchup gobbler.
Let's see.
So this cameo feature is really general, like I was saying. You can use it on humans, but you can also use it on pets. This is actually my real dog, Rocket, rendered in an anime style.
I think we should run a generation. So at the bottom of the screen, you'll see this plus button. I'm gonna click there, and we'll be dropped into our simple composer. Here you can describe any idea you have in any style.
Can I get this now?
Network here. Let's run a generation with a cameo. Maybe someone most people know. Let's do Sam. Sam, what do you think?
He's got to be celebrating how well this live stream is
Celebrating
going right
how amazing this live stream is going. He's
screaming about it.
Pumping
Who
his
wants
fist
this? I mean,
and screaming.
I say this all the time. People hate on AI all the time. And I'm like, dude, I don't foresee a world where like, it'll probably be able to get really good, but I don't think that it'll ever be able to fully replace like the maximum level of creativity or thinking that a human can have. I just don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't feel like AI won't have the ability to come up with something new. You just input a bunch of stuff that already exists into it and it comes up with something based on like that trend. AI rows the boat in the same direction. It can't go and like make a new path. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just the way that I see it. So it being used as a tool is one thing, but the way that I see it, I feel like AI is just like the ultimate shitposting tool. That's like what it's best for, is like just stupid, just bad memes. Like just stupid memes.
In this screen, you'll see a number of Cameo settings. Before we jump into the settings, I want to talk about how you actually upload your Cameo. So I'm going to click retake here. So in this flow, you'll be asked to record a dynamic audio prompt. We'll present you with some random audio challenge. Then there'll be a liveness check. You'll be asked to move your head in certain directions. And then that'll get sent to our systems where we do tons of validation, basically to ensure that no one's impersonating you and this is indeed you on the network. Once you've done that, and your Cameo is approved, you can set who can use this Cameo. You can decide only I can use my Cameo, people I approve, mutuals, everyone. You are in full control of your likeness on this network. There is no way for someone to generate you without you having given explicit permission and gone through this Cameo flow, which is a very important principle for us. A couple other notes. You can guide the model on how you want to be portrayed. The model is amazing, but it's not perfect. Sometimes it might hallucinate things. It might give me skinny jeans or a weird accent or something like that. So I can go into Cameo preferences and sort of tune this as I run generations. Let's go back to the feed, see a couple more gems.
Sora 2, the new fragrance from Sora. Fresh, clean, and unapologetic.
I don't use perfume, but if it was Sora theme, I'd consider it.
One of my favorite features of this app and this model, and I think something that is uniquely made possible with this technology, is the ability to immediately participate in a trend, in a storyline, in some lore that some creator is working on, a universe, via this remix feature. So I see this, I'm feeling inspired, I want to see my own variation of this. I can just click this remix button here.
New fragrance from Sora.
Pause that. I can click the remix button here and say, make this an ad for a top hat, with giant feathers, and boom.
Oh, this is so interesting. See, the thing, like it's just for like memes.
My contribution here. In the meantime, let's actually see other remixes of this perfume.
Sora 2, the new toothpaste from Sora. Fresh, clean, and unapologetic.
Wait, why did it change the toothpaste?
Sora 2, the smile of possibility.
Smile of possibility.
Sora 2, 소라가 선보이는 새로운
Korean.
깨끗하며 당당합니다. 네가 선택한 어떤 모습.
I don't speak Korean IRL, but in Sora, anything is possible.
This is our coworker Minia doing a kickflip. This is incredible physics. I haven't seen anything like this.
That's crazy. That is actually
I've been trying
crazy.
to do this myself for about 20 years.
That looks so legitimate.
But yeah, just
that was a heel
incredible
flip.
Display of physics.
Get it right. Get it right, AI. That was a heel flip.
Good dream.
That was crazy.
What? I want to thank the haters for
for feeling.
The gold chain. He has the gold chain on.
You can see my gold chain in there.
Oh, look at
and
that.
If Thomas were to make a gen, he would unsuspectingly get a gold chain in there, which is very
This is crazy. Wait, Jaeger, do you have you had a code for this?
The dance off.
What? Dude, this is insane. They're just doing memes. That's what it's for.
Really good range.
Use AI to make yourself look like you played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Cool.
Okay.
Check out our
I
generation.
will play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I will. I will.
All right.
Yes, this live stream is going so well. Let's go. Woo! I'm fired up. It's amazing. We're crushing it. Come on. Thank you all. Yeah. Woo! This is incredible.
Thanks, Sam.
The new top hat with giant feathers. Bold, elegant, and unapologetic for whoever you choose to be. Plume, the hat of possibility.
I would buy.
Bloom.
Cool.
Wait, how long did that take to generate? Oh my gosh. Like, he's like, yeah, we want to adjust the algorithm to where, like, if things are too negative, they want to, I think they're going to have some kind of like process of like, if this is like just doom scroll negativity, like it has like minus points in the algorithm, so it gets you out of that loop and it's just more like funny stuff. I think right now, in the current state of content creation, things have gotten so bad. Everything is driven algorithmically, and there's two algorithms. There's two algorithms. And a lot of people don't think about the fact that when they think of the algorithm, they think of a logical algorithm that a platform applies to the way that they deliver content to the user, right? But there's another algorithm, and that's the social algorithm. And there's certain things that affect the social algorithm, and one is just like natural human psychology, and the other is like social trends. Unfortunately, tale as old as time, it's been a phrase forever, misery loves company. Negativity fosters more negativity. Consequently, positivity can foster more positivity. But it's just for whatever the hell reason, and it sucks. This is the way humans are programmed, the way humans are designed. For whatever reason, negativity is more infectious than positivity. It sucks. That's just the way it is. So knowing that that is the way it is, I think it's important right now, and this is something that I do think is really important. I think platforms should be trying to work against this overwhelming sense of negativity that every social media platform is basically pushing, because people have figured out that rage baiting, farming hate, all this negative stuff is more financially beneficial to the creators. People figured this out, so now they farm it because they don't care. They don't care about the audience. They don't care about the platform. They care about the bottom line, which is money. It's not fair to say everybody, right? But there are a lot of people out there, especially faceless creators. When I say faceless, I'm talking about like if your brand isn't really attached to anything. So like, for example, I wouldn't call a VTuber like a faceless creator, right? Because that's still their brand, and that's still their image that represents who they are. That image represents their brand. But like, you can have like a clip farming channel that is going to share a lot of negativity because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. They get a check, they get paid, and they don't have their name or image or anything attached to it. If that channel goes bad, they'll just spin up another channel and they'll just do it again. Even with VTubers, your voice is still attached to the character. Remember, we met a guy, actually. We did a tailgate last year. Me and Extra Emily went to Wisconsin, and we met a guy who ran one of the channels. He ran one of the Twitter accounts, and he showed me, and he was like, oh, I run 7 of these channels. He has 7 of like the big, like, no context shit post something or another. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of them. They were ran by the same person, and they repost. You know how like you see that all the time? Oh, these people just copy each other. A lot of times they're the same guy. It's the same person posting on multiple channels. This guy, he's a kid in college, was running a bunch of these channels, making thousands of dollars a month. Just, hey, I'm just in college and I just shit post on Twitter on these accounts. Isn't that crazy? This is a separate discussion than the AI thing. What I'm talking about is how everything is algorithmically driven. So kind of to reel it back in, this kind of turned into a whole rant based on him talking about how they want to be proactive in adjusting the algorithm in such a way that it's going to promote more positive, fun content.
6,000 unique
than doom
viewers
scrolling
on this stream, and not one of them has fucking subscribed to me, jackass.
After all, it's only like $5, Slay.
Yeah, what the hell? I don't do this for free. What the hell, Chad? Sick. What the hell? Cat. It's just random memes they made.
花火、綺麗だね。 でも僕たちは少しずつ離れていく。
Ready when you are. 3, 2, 1, go! Dude, you alright? I'm good.
Steady.
Dude, that's so impressive. Look at the way he hits the ground. It looks like legit. His legs being spread out is kind of crazy, but like him actually hitting the ground. Wow, dude, that's insane, man. That's insane. Man, Sora 2 is gonna be wild. And then I'll do a green screen contest. Green screen contest plus this is gonna go wild.